Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. Thanks for coming out. As you recall, I had picked up 2 Bolens mowers for free. They were side of the road specials. The first one here, the engine's disassembled from the body and the blade is off. So what I realized happened was Harvey, homeowner, mixed up the recoils. This is actually a 20-inch cut and not a 21. I decided to work on the second unit today that has the bag, and realized when I went to change the blade out that in actuality it was a 21-inch blade. The Bolens sticker says 20-inch. So when Harvey, homeowner, was messing with these units, he crisscrossed the recoil housings. So this is the original blade off of the 21-inch. I decided to go ahead and change it out. There's some wear on the back of the blade. There's a lot of nicks here on the facing edge of the blade on both sides. So it would be a considerable amount of work to get this all ground down. So I just went ahead and threw a new blade on the 21-inch here. So this is a 21-inch, 5.5 horsepower with the bagger. So as you recall, there was a little bit of water left in the bottom of this tank. The other engine had a full tank of water. The bottom of the filter was pretty caked up. I went ahead and put a new filter on it. This one's dried out and cracking. So this aged out more or less. What happens when they get this dry, all this crud gets pulled into the carburetor, all this foamy crap. So I've done another video on how to change the diaphragms on these pulsar jets. These are quite easy to work on. I haven't done one in a while. It's been a lot of quantum engines recently. So they sell these diaphragm replacement kits. What you'll get is a rubber gasket and a paper gasket. What I did is, when I took the carburetor apart, I saved the other side of the paper gasket. When you reassemble it, what you want to do is put paper down first, the rubber in the middle, and then another paper on top. You sandwich the rubber gasket in between the 2 paper gaskets. And then tighten your 5 Phillips head screws down. So I'll put a description below of this part number, the diaphragm kit. So I used my $2 40-piece socket set that I had picked up from a yard sale. All I needed was what's in the kit and a Phillips head screwdriver to remove those 5 screws on the carburetor. It's a Phillips head. So I took the recoil housing on this off Made sure there wasn't a lot of rust buildup on the flywheel. The coil looked pretty clean, so I put it all back together, redid the carburetor, put the new blade on it, looked at the plug. Plug didn't look too bad. So there's a little bit of gas in the tank, non-ethanol fuel. I didn't do any cleanup on this. Usually I spray paint the engine block and the recoil assembly. This was just a quickie clean and go. So let me prime this a few times and see what we have. It's a little smoky, but it finally started. I thought it might have been a dud, but we got it to kick off there eventually after I primed it enough. So what I'll probably do on this one is let it idle for a few more minutes and continue to burn that smoke off, that oil, excuse me. So this Bolens turned out pretty good. I'm happy with this one. Kind of a quick turnaround. Blade, did the oil change on it, which I forgot to mention, and carburetor rebuild. So it's got a bag, which is an advantage. People want bags. So I think this will go pretty quick. Once mower season starts up, right now it's dead. The grass isn't growing. Christmas is just ahead of us. This is going to have to wait till next spring when the season starts. It'll sell. So that's all I got for you right now. Continue to have a good day. Thanks for coming out and checking out my channel.